So let's talk about editing a detail. I came into this detail and I said I could choose to have this be twice as big, so it's easy for me to change the size of the detail, okay? And you can see how all the labels kind of fit in here. But what if I wanted to go a little bit smaller and go to 300 feet to the inch, and things don't quite fit now? So I'd like to move this label around, but I've got the whole detail here, okay? I want to show you how to do that. I'm going to right-click and choose Groups, Blocks, Edit Group, or Detail. So I can do this to any group. So this detail I created ends up just being a group in Traverse PC, and I can edit for any group. So I'm going to say Edit, and this puts me in a special mode now. So in this special mode, I can add things to the detail. I can delete things. So I'm just going to take this label and drag it down here. I'm going to take this label, just reposition it inside here like this. I want to move this one up a little bit, and I'm going to take this one and move it down because I want all the labels to be inside of the detail. So here I did something just as simple as dragging and dropping things a little bit to get the detail looking just the way I want. And down in the scale bar, it says press enter to finish the group edit. Now I want you to know that I still could add or remove things here. So I want to just add a real quick little text item here. Let's come in and choose text. Now this is going to be 1500s. Not sure I want that quite that way, but I'm going to do center line, Highway 101. So I just added this text item here to identify that this is the center line of Highway 101. And now when I press enter to be done, I've added that to the group. So it's now part of that detail. Okay, so I could have deleted, I could have added, I could move things around. Super, super simple for me to modify the detail once I've created it. And if for some reason I don't get what I want, I just delete it, create a new detail, and make the modifications in it. Now, one more little thing about editing is that I can put the cursor over any item and I get the group, or I can hold down the control key, and just like I do for XREFs, I can get into one individual item here and edit it. Now, you just saw me edit the group so I could drag things around, but by holding down the control key, I can also reposition those labels. Okay, so I can do a lot of what I want just by using that control key and not having to actually go in and edit the group itself. But by using that control key, I can not only move them around, but I could say, okay, I want to edit that line label. Just double click it, and here it is. Okay, and I can say, oh, I'd like that to be 10/100ths of an inch, not 8/100ths of an inch. And then I'll come in and just move that a little bit. See, so real easy for me to just modify things real easily. Traverse PC does retain the original size of the text when it creates the detail, because remember, we're trying to eliminate crowding, so if everything got bigger, it'd be just as crowded. But I can come in and modify that text, just like I'm showing you here with the control, double click it, and I want that to be 7/100ths. So real easy for me to come in and just make those changes quickly.